I'm always jamming when you start. I'm always like,
I love it because there's the part where it's a
yes. You know, did you know that I can't snap?
really. Oh, I had to practice it hard.
I cannot snap. I cannot snap.
Can you roll your tongue? Some people can't roll their tongues.
I can roll my tongue, and I can go.
I used to know a girl that could roll her tongue and stick it out while it was rolled up and touch her nose.
Oh, that's
that's
useful.
I was like, oh, that's obscene. That's like Mick Jagger's tongue.
He's a giraffe. Yeah, he's a giraffe.
Give everybody a few minutes to come in, and
yes,
we'll stop talking about tongues.
Amber, hello.
So,
shining light.
Yes, everybody. So I made a lot of stuff in a few days, so we'd have some things to look at in this video. I was stirring resin like my hands sore, actually.
You were
stirring. I thought that the big project was going to kill my hand. That's why I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And inside, I was going, oh, but it'll be so cool. You got to do this.
Yeah, but did it kill your hand to do it?
Well, it actually, because the
hey, Stony
is so big, it helps. I can do it this way. Mm-hmm. So I was using my shoulder and my elbow, not my wrist.
Mm-hmm. So that's the key, is to use something big enough that you can use your whole shoulder.
Yeah, or just when I stir, don't just do the lazy way. Do your whole arm. Make it an exercise.
Big spaghetti. Big spaghetti.
It has been a long time, my dear. I got some cool stuff for you. Stay for the whole thing, dude. I made 420 stuff. Cool stuff, dude.
Yeah, she was very excited all week long. I mean, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. I love it when Katie is excited. When Katie is excited, I get excited because it's fun. So
it is so hard on me. I want you all to know this is the girl that cheats at Christmas presents, okay? And I don't do this stuff for like 3 or 4 days.
Right, and she's wanting to
like get together here.
She's like, I can't wait. You know, on day one, she's like, I can't wait to demold this. And like by this morning, she was like, well, I gotta be one of them. And I'm like, yes, it's demolding day.
And to me, you know what? I unmold it.
Yes.
To me, that's an English way of saying, American way of saying it. We unmold it. But my Australian counterparts and my English counterparts that are in resin, they all say demold. So demold to me sounds like that's what you do in the room that, you know, got wet.
Full of mold, yeah. It's kind of green.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Stony? Stony says Katie electrocutes for fun.
I do electrocute mice for fun. No, I got an even better one, Stony. That peanut butter. That recipe with the peanut butter, sugar, baking soda, and whatever old oatmeal you have. You got some back in the old cupboard, you got some old instant oatmeal. They love the maple and brown sugar from what I've been reading. They love that one. So I have from back in the days when I was doing the food bank, I have a whole bunch of oatmeal. So I've been using oatmeal and then I pour maple syrup in it.
I thought you said opium at first. I'm like, you're using the opium to hurt the mice?
Don't you? No, I want to high first. And then, baking soda, peanut butter, oatmeal, maple syrup. Mix it all together and you roll it into little balls and you let it dry.
Roll it like this.
And then you put it in the traffic areas.
It doesn't hurt you at all, right?
Yeah. you put it in their traffic areas. The thing is so cool about it is mice can't make gas go back out the other end or
Really?
come out this way. They don't have the ability to pass gas. So baking soda, and they have a very high acid stomach.
Oh,
So the baking soda makes them and they can't fart. And so they rupture and die.
wow.
But it doesn't bother your cats, doesn't bother you. You can, if you really want to taste that baking soda, it doesn't hurt you to make them at all. You don't need gloves or nothing.
I learned how to say fart in Spanish today.
You did.
I did. It is pedo.
Yeah.
Pedo. Because they were singing a song, pedo, 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 pedo. And then I forget how you say do it in Spanish.
Delay? No.
No,
That's hurry.
like
That's hurry.
her laws, something like that. But they were doing that pedo, 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 her laws. Fart, do it. And I'm
We're
like,
throwing Pedro in there.
are we like 12 today? Are we 12 today, everyone? Yay!
Yeah, let's have fun. You know what? That's what we need to be doing more of is letting
Yes,
the kids
light.
in us out.
To shine the light, you guys.
Yeah, we're so caught up in being the serious adults in this world who have to teach serious stuff to other people, and it's like, okay,
I do. I mean, there is a place for that.
We do that too, but
you gotta have fun too. You gotta let your hair down, or like in my case, let your hair up.
We were just talking. My hair in the last 3 weeks has grown an inch, you guys.
An inch.
An inch. It's really, but I'm taking selenium. I'm trying to fix my health issue, So I'm taking selenium and stuff, and it's making my hair really grow. Plus, I bought a sleep cap, and it's a slouch cap, but it's not stocking. It's silk inside. T-shirt on the outside, silk on the inside. And I stuck my hair all up in it so that it doesn't get ground off on your pillow and broken and stuff. Pillows are hard on stuff. Oh, thank you, Stony. Actually, what's going on with me is either a really serious permanent thing or not such a big deal.
It's either one or the other.
I think I misheard the doctor. So I start physical therapy on, get this, 11/1 at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
No synchronicity in that, is there?
11.
Yeah, 11/1/11. So
I wear a sleep hat too, Amber. I wear a sleep hat and I wear a headband that has earphones in it, like built into it, so I can play like the sounds.
You got one of those for me.
Ocean, yeah, the sounds of ocean, or sometimes I do.
And it blocks out all the light.
What are they called? Binaural beats.
Yeah.
I'll play some binaural beats, and then I get like really crazy dreams, and it's
I have mine hooked up to my phone. She got one of those for me, and I had it hooked up to my phone so that I can listen to all kinds of interesting, weird stuff. I subscribe to Calm and Calm Radio. Calm Radio is international music, and it's really cool. I really like it. It's not like a bunch of talk. Calm
Radio. I have to look into
Calm has all your megahertz sounds. It has meditations and stories, and it's all oriented to calming you down, to help you relax. And if you're needing to go to sleep, there's stuff oriented stories that I never get 5 minutes into the story and I'm out.
Have you ever listened to The Moth? Like on YouTube, look up The Moth. It's a symposium of storytellers that get together at like different places, and they pick a subject and they tell a story based on that particular subject.
Yeah.
And the stories are just incredible. Some of them are make you cry, some of them make you laugh, some of them make you think.
Sorry, I'm giggling at Stony. I wear an Indian headdress to bed. No reason. Oh, hey,
Stash.
as people are coming in, maybe I ought to start talking about some of my art that I've started while we're here. What do you think?
Do it. Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's do it. I've been
Here
waiting.
comes the artwork. I'm going to bring it down though and put you back up
You
there.
you can make it big if you want to like really show it. I don't need to see. People don't need to see me.
They don't need to see me either. So. We'll just do this.
There you go. Do like that. Okay.
There you go. This is the stuff I made this week. Now, let me explain this. Okay. This is the container I mixed all the resin in. This is the little tiny bit I had left over. Okay. I got a project for that I'm going to do tonight. So I'm going to keep that out and get rid of the bucket. We don't need that. We'll start with the chakra stones.
Those are so cool. They
See
turned
these
out
all
really
over here.
Cool.
They're so much fun. These are my cards for, that I've designed.
Your chakra cards.
Yeah, these are my prototypes for my cards. There's in deck 2 is the chakras. Deck 1, my deck is a 2-deck set. One is a single word card. The second deck is action or movement 2-word cards that you can pull 2 or 3 of or whatever. However many keep coming that go according to what the single word card said. Anyway, I digress.
I digress.
So anyway, this will show you the I am. Here you go. I am. Chakra stone. Those.
Tell them what's
that inside there is red jasper. That's the real stone. So you can charge these and use these if anybody wants to buy a set. I have it also. This is pretty. This is
so gorgeous.
Trying to remember which one I have in here. Oh, is this no? Tiger's Eye is in the yellow.
Hi, Jane the Seeker.
Hi, Jane. Good to see you. Which one is this? Trying to remember. Hello, carnelian.
Carnelian, yes.
So we have red jasper and carnelian. And then we have, this is, I am.
Citrine.
I'm sorry. I can't even see. This is I do.
I do.
This is our sacral chakra.
Sacral.
And it's tiger eye.
Oh, tiger eye. Okay.
This one. Of course, we all know this one. We radiate this one. I always sign everything with this one. It's the heart chakra.
I love.
And here it is here in the stone. In there, I have rose quartz and green green aventurine.
Yeah. That's perfect.
And then here, and the heart one is I love.
Right.
This is I speak, of course. In here is lapis lazuli. This one, I ran out of resin. I didn't quite have enough. So I filled it up in the back with UV resin, and I still didn't put enough in. It was clear. So I just dropped some alcohol ink on and let it dry. And it's not coming off or anything. So, hey, it worked.
Nice.
That shows you how you can fix mistakes.
Yes. There are no mistakes.
No, just happy accidents. I started oil painting. I started down this artist road with Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
God bless the man. Look what he created.
Let's make a happy tree.
Yes. Happy little accidents. Where happy little bunnies and squirrels live. I see. Crown chakra. I'm sorry. Hello, third eye.
Third eye.
I love that one. That one's, of course, that's my birthstone. It's amethyst.
Amethyst.
Inside there. And then finally, the crown. I understand. And inside there, we have clear quartz crystal.
That's so beautiful.
And I did all the detail work in it. I just did that this afternoon. That's why these are all unmolded, demolded, with rub and buff.
Rub and buff. Good
You
old.
put it on your finger and rub it in, and then you take a piece of cloth and rub it off, and then rub it really hard, and it shines. Buff it up. It's the coolest stuff. But I also have chakras. You'll see these here. These are the flat ones. So they're a little easier, like to stick in a traveling case or.
Right. Yeah. That would be great for me for all the different things that I go to.
Yeah.
Where I take things like that. Are there stones in these too?
Yes.
Oh.
Same stones.
Okay.
Same colors, except I painted them in before I poured the resin.
Ah.
And I used this paint called Extra Sheen by Deco Art, and it is 24 karat gold. I love this stuff. I paint rocks and put them all over in my yard with this stuff. You know, that is, you do gold Karen rocks, that is positive feng shui for wealth.
Uh-huh.
You put them at your door.
I need to do that.
This one's a little smudgy. So see, the rub and buff works better. I learned something here. It's cool. Do a couple of them in my hand there. But see, they're pretty thick too. They're nice and thick. So here's the heart and the sacral chakra. The tiger eye really shows up in that one.
Yeah, big time.
I had to add pink to the purple to get this color. Whoop. Let's just throw them around.
Well, it shows they're durable. See, they're very durable.
Oh, very much. Actually, they're sharp on the edge, but that's easy to fix. All you need is take it off. Not taking it right off. Amazing stuff. Not like I've never filed resin or gels or doing nails. Anyway, these are the other two. The final two. Ooh, I like this one.
I'd like a countertop like that. Is that wrong? I mean, that looks so cool. Just with the stone and the resin like that. That would make an excellent countertop.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's the other thing I eventually plan on doing, y'all.
Or take an old table and just put a resin top on it with stone in it like that. That would be fun.
All this mold stuff is just so I can learn how resin works. Because I want to do sculptures. You guys can't see me. I'm doing hand motions back here. I want to do sculptures. I want to do tables. I want to do countertops, dresser tops. I want to make this a practical art hobby that people can enjoy for years and years and years.
Right.
Speaking of enjoying for years and years and years, the big project.
Yes.
This is for our 420 folks. We'll start with the stash jar. Go ahead and unmold this guy. This one was interesting. I got a story to go with this guy. I poured it too thick too soon. You're not supposed to pour this resin any thicker than 2 inches.
Hey, Jane, good night. Jane has to take off, so I'm just...
Oh, thanks, Jane. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. If you pour it too deep, it will fast cure, which means it heats up really quick. It can literally smoke and sometimes catch fire. But this one started to give off wavies like it was heating up. So I grabbed it and ran, and while I was making my video, you guys didn't even notice it. I love pause. I ran and took it and put it in the freezer for a while. Otherwise, I was going to have a problem. But anyway, here's
Look
my
at
jar.
that.
Here's
So
the jar.
it puts the threading in it for the
Oh yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's
Here's
cool.
the threading.
Oh yeah.
We'll put the mold. I just turned the mold wrong side out. Let me go put it back. Nice and stretchy things that they are. See? Let's put it all back.
Is super cool.
Isn't that cool? It's really sharp on the bottom right now, and it's got bubbles in the bottom because that's the top. And that's just as resin also sets up, it shrinks a little, but it always shrinks around the edge first. So in other words, it doesn't shrink up so where you can't see it. And this particular resin is food safe. Yeah, there's no VOCs, no smell, nothing. I made these months ago, these two, and they still are off gassing. So in this particular instance, I would use this is a different resin. I would use this resin for things for like cotton balls or Q-tips or things like that in your bathroom. Where this one, you can go ahead and use for a stash jar. You can put food in it, you know. I really like how the silver turned out on this.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's very cool.
That was fun. Okay, now here's the top. I had a lot of fun putting this in. That is a Japanese origami paper. And I take contact paper, clear shelf liner paper. And I put that on it so that I don't have to decoupage the paper.
Right.
Otherwise, the resin soaks into the paper. But that makes the paper show. So here we go. Pull that out and see there's the, okay. Focus camera. There's your thread.
Yeah, I see. The threading. Yep.
So here we go. Here's my jar. All done.
That is so cool.
So different. Now, the reason I have gold and silver on that is okay, because in the tray down here, which we're going to do it this way, there's gold, silver, and copper in this, and purple, and black, and white, and we'll see what all shows up. The black has a tendency to override everything. But I needed a tray to do stuff in,
Right.
Dash tray. Now, if you guys want this for a tray that is not 420 oriented, I can cover the design that's the 420, the pot leaf. So that you can have a regular tray. Oh. I just saw. Okay, Katie. I'm going to be making these, I can tell. You guys are going to, it's pretty. It's really pretty. Okay. You ready?
Yes. Woo, look at that.
There you go.
And so is that little circle part on the side for the stash jar?
Yes.
Look at that.
And your joints.
Yep.
And your whatever tools you need.
Your scraper.
Yep, your scrapers and stuff. And then here, this is all recessed, so your really fine stuff is going to land in here. And then the rest of it, there's a cutout in the corner.
Oh.
For it to come out.
See, I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well, when you break up, especially if you're a homegrown person like I am, and sometimes you get seeds in your bud. Try not to, but you did. You break it up in a tray, and so you can get the seeds out. And for rolling joints and stuff, you need somewhere to catch your stuff that falls out.
I gotcha. Okay.
And then when it comes time to clean it up, you can put it back, use your scraper to put it back in your stash jar.
Nice. Howdy, really cool. Howdy, Jorge. Welcome. We're happy you're here.
Oh, hi. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. I see you over on Stony's, so I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, it's really interesting how that purple really showed up. And when I colored it, all you could see was the blue. See, now you're seeing the blue. But to me, oh, it's so weird how the camera picks up the colors. Of course, it has a lot to do with my ring light. But to you guys, that's blue. But to me, that is the prettiest lavender purple. You can get a little bit of that color shift. See?
I do see the color shift.
And you can see all the copper and the silver. And it was just fun pouring all that stuff in and stirring it up.
Yeah.
So it's really super sharp on the edge. I want you to know, you can almost shave your hair. Shave your legs with these things. They are
nice.
So dang sharp. This is my leftovers, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to make a scraper out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and come bring us back. Get us out of it. There we go. Hi.
Hi.
There she is. Now, yeah. So I've been busy. That's what all those resin videos were about. Look at this. It's so cool how this, when it's thin enough, it just cuts with a pair of scissors.
You could maybe use the hole in it as like a finger hole.
Well, it's kind of sharp.
Oh, it's too sharp.
I was actually looking at the bend here.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's a curve. Look at this. It's just right for your hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my head was.
Ah, I gotcha.
So, but you know, I do a lot of herbs besides marijuana or cannabis. You're talking to, I love golden milk, and I'm going to start mixing my own herbs to do that. So I can do that. You can do that in something like this. For those of you who don't know what golden milk is.
Something like that.
Oh, there you are. You were froze. Golden milk is cardamom, turmeric, cinnamon, pepper, and ginger.
Good stuff.
In milk, in hot milk, in warm milk.
Very, very good.
It's so good for your digestion, and it tastes so good.
I would drink it when I used to work at my old job. We would make it there in the coffee shop, actually. And that was like just such a nice halfway through the day, comfortable, sit down and just drink it and recharge, because it gives you a little burst of energy too. So
oh yeah.
And calming way, not in a coffee, jack you up with caffeine sort of way, more in a slowly rising up to energy kind of feeling.
The thing that I always found interesting, what I find interesting about it is I'm a person that I for some reason make a lot of phlegm, which sucks when you're a singer. I make a lot of phlegm, but when I'm drinking my golden milk, the pepper cuts that.
Yeah, it cuts the
phlegm. The pepper and the ginger cut that, so you don't get phlegm from the milk. So I love this stuff. That and our blue tea.
Oh yeah, I love the blue tea. I'm out now. I have to get some more.
I'm going to talk to them about getting it just delivered every month or two, because I just want to get on a regular schedule. I'm addicted.
They'll do that for you.
You did it.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. She's so cool. This lady who owns the company. I can't remember her name, but man, is she a cool person. She's definitely in the flow.
She'd have to be. The name of the company is Woke.
Yeah, deeply spiritual, just and gorgeous. Oh my God, she's beautiful.
Oh, I just love that stuff. I actually am going to try to grow some. It's a beautiful.
She's an African American lady. She's got gorgeous natural hair. And just like the perfect skin, and she's one of those people that you just want to paint her face. You want to like sit down and draw her, because she's just
oh boy,
so beautiful. So
Cool. Yeah. Okay. That's all there was to that project. Was that easy or what? Now I got a scraper.
and now you can sell them for $19.95 on Etsy.
Yeah. You too can make a scraper.
You too.
Let me
can
tell
make a
you,
scraper.
this set I will sell. There's one more piece that I did not make because I'll be honest with you, I don't see the success in how well it's going to work because what I grow and what I smoke, what I use is really sticky stuff. What comes also with this tray is a grinder. But a resin grinder, I don't know, metal grinders wear out really
end
quick.
up like little balls of resin inside of it, don't you think?
No,
or just stick to it.
Metal balls, the metal grinders wear out really quick. So I just think that like maybe you might get to use it once or twice and then it won't grind up anything anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're a diamond painter, they're great for breaking up diamond paintings. The diamonds for diamond paintings, sometimes they'll come clustered up in a clump and you can put them in a pot grinder and break it up.
Oh.
They will chew, a metal one will chew those up, but a resin one is perfect for that. So I'm going to sell it as a resin grinder, as a diamond grinder.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds good.
I wouldn't recommend it for marijuana.
No, not when it's sticky.
And I ventured yesterday into a new world.
A whole new world. What? Oh, yes.
I'm going to be trying to make my own molds. This is going to be a coaster mold. Once it firmly sets up.
Live edge.
Yeah, live edge, rough edge. So, and it's a shiny edge, so it'll look like hopefully a geode is what I'm trying to get it to look like. So that I can make those Larimars and blooms and these things in it. I can make these in it.
Oh, Spirits Beyond the Stars is here. Hi, how you doing?
Stars, welcome. Good to see you, sweetheart. So that I can make these in it.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would look so cool with that live edge, with that raw.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've been getting kind of bored with the round. And then I saw a video the other day, and this guy was using the most interesting stuff to make his own molds out of. Expensive as hell, too. Let me tell you. Whoa. Look at this. Get it out. Come here, you silly thing. There we go. Painter's Pro Sealant. This bathtub caulk. You can buy the DAP version for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Just thought I'd let you know. Wow. Do you know how expensive these stupid molds are? Even the cheap ones, like the one for the bunny rabbit, $10. It's like.
Sorry, hang on.
I have a table mold all set aside that I gotta get for a side table. It's just the top. It's not the legs or nothing, and it's $49.99 for the mold. Awesome, good to see you. Yeah, people are starting to come in. Cool. So yeah. So the stuff that I'm going to be buying is going to be costing me more. But I will still have all the fun stuff like the keychains and the chakra stones. Because if you're a Reiki practitioner, you can use these. You can use these to help people heal. You charge them in the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Or however you normally would charge everybody has their own specified way of doing their ceremony of charging stuff, like their cards and things. And, so yeah, they work because they do have, ouch, that was sharp, the actual real stone in
them, right? They're not just colored resin. They're actually got the good charging stones inside of each one of them. So that's well, I want to get some from you.
There you go. Oh, I've got a box full of stuff for you.
Oh my.
Oh my. Christmas is coming, my dear. And I've just been collecting it up. Oh, I love it. It's fun. Yeah, this has been a good week.
It's all these projects are so interesting and fun and neat. It makes me want to try doing resin again. I have done resin stuff in the past. I've made runes. I've made my own runes. But I preferred after using them for a while, I realized, yeah, I just like the natural feel of either stone or wood better.
Stone or wood or bone.
Or bone. I don't have any bone ones, but I'd like to try bone. But I'd like to make maybe like try to find like a way to make like maybe some like statues of different gods and goddesses, with resin. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that would be better to be natural too. But yeah, all my runes are wood right now. I have one stone. I have one malachite set of runes too. I love malachite. Malachite is
I do too.
Favorite.
Malachite you can find here in Arizona.
Oh my gosh, I got to come out there.
Oh,
I'll be like digging in your backyard. You'll find all these holes.
I was listening to the Bathrobe Tarot, Danny Shea, and he was reading on Oak Flat, which is they're trying to make into a copper mine. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry, a uranium mine. Mm. And the Apaches are fighting and saying that it's sacred land, but it's a group of Apaches that are not officially recognized as a tribe, and so
because they didn't get their
info paperwork out.
We've got actually a couple tribes here in Wisconsin that are not officially recognized, but they are 100% absolutely tribes.
Yes,
and have been here forever and ever.
Yeah, but Danny was, he's talking about ceremonies and we need to start doing what we can to make sure that these sacred lands. Dang it!
All land.
How would these religious people feel if we just went through Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles and decided I'm going to put up a condo right here?
Yes, I agree with you.
It's exactly the same thing, and that's what's going on in Hawaii right now too, on Maui.
I know that
so many of that land that burned was sacred native land. The rich people's land didn't get touched. What the fuck? Sorry. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, I have
Pele.
I feel like all land is sacred. All land should be approached with a sacredness to it. I understand we have to live in places, and I understand that we have to develop things. I do. But I feel like there's so much that we could do with the land that we're currently occupying that could be so much more efficient and better utilized. That I agree. I don't know that we need to. I don't know, to disrupt these places that are sacred to people.
Well, and the other thing is if we're going to take over wild places from the wild things, better learn how to live with them.
Yeah.
Don't ship them off. Oh my God, there's a bear in my yard. No, your house is in his yard.
That's right. Yes. I mean, people wonder, why are there so many coyotes coming into the city?
Into the cities.
Because the
city's encroaching into the coyotes.
Yes.
They're not coming into the cities. The city's just moving into the coyotes. Now, coyotes are like cockroaches. I'm sorry.
Well,
they're opportunists and nothing.
Well, there is a plethora of coyotes because the bigger prey has been chased away. Yes. I can guarantee you that you're not going to find giant loads of coyotes everywhere in places where there are wolves and bears. You won't. But we've pushed all those big predators out, or the cougars. We've pushed.
And also you don't find the big prey animals either for the coyotes to bring down. There's no baby deer and stuff for them to eat in the city.
Well, there is in
But
my
there's
city,
lots of dogs and cats that are
yes,
really
yes,
easy and lots of garbage cans to knock over.
yeah,
So they're going
lots
to
of
go where the
raccoons.
opportunities are. They're not
Right.
stupid. They're one of the smartest canines on the earth.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, I think that they go after our, raccoons and the opossum, population in the city before they go after the cats and
The
dogs.
trash pandas. The trash
The
pandas.
trash pandas get eaten by the coyotes.
I
Yep.
got trash pandas too. I had a trash panda so big I thought it was a dog.
Oh no.
I'm serious. He came down off of my roof. It was just starting to get daylight, and he came off my roof. I scared him. He came down off my roof, and I was like, God, what was a dog doing on my roof? And then I looked at it again, and it was like, shit, that's a raccoon. He was huge. And then I really looked at him, and the reason I didn't recognize him is he was brown. He didn't have stripes. He didn't have anything marked on him. He had mange, no hair.
Oh.
So I know he wasn't going to be alive a whole lot longer. He had no hair whatsoever. So mange is bad here. So yeah, coyotes run funny. Coyotes are interesting.
They've
been hanging out in my yard again.
necessary.
Speaking of my yards, what happened a couple hours ago that I sent you a picture of, my dear? What I have on my bird bath today?
A hawk. I'm
Come out of my grow room, checking on my little baby plant that's 3 inches tall. Carmen. I named her Carmen. Come out of my grow room.
It looked like it could have been maybe a peregrine falcon, actually.
No, it was a Cooper's hawk.
Oh, it was a Cooper's hawk? It's hard to tell because of the
During COVID, I had a pair of them that came twice a day, every day. And hung out there, and they would watch me. They look in my bedroom window right there. It's not even 20 feet maybe away. And you just watch me. And so finally I got where I would talk to them and stuff. And then I got to thinking, you know what? Those are spirit guides. Those aren't just hawks.
Oh, of course.
But it's the Cooper's hawk. We have a lot of Cooper's hawk here because we have a lot of pigeons. And they really like eating small birds and pigeons.
We have a pair of peregrine falcons, a mating pair of peregrine falcons in the neighborhood. And I know when they're coming because I see 10,000 sparrows just fly past my front window. Here they come,
I like that's why I was a little surprised to see such a big critter in the pool party today because he took over the pool. He was. When I looked in there, all I saw was this big white speckledy tail. And I was like, what is that? Caught my attention really quickly. And then I'm looking and damn, it's a hawk. And he's fluffing up and he saw me. And about that time, Aloe went meow, jumped over to the window and the window's open. So he heard us and everything, but he didn't fly off.
No.
He just
looked
at us like, oh, yeah. But you're in there. I'm out here.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't worried. Because I'm always in such awe of them. They can tell. They're not in danger here. But during COVID, that was really cool to have that pair. Every day. Yeah. Every day. For 2 years during lockdown. Crazy.
Yeah, we didn't see peregrines at all last year. So it was nice to see them again this year. And then those ravens that I saw on my way to work, that really floored me. I couldn't believe it.
I see a raven.
We never see ravens here. I mean, they are here, but we never see them. Never. So to see two of them together twice, in
there's a spirit message there.
Well, in Norse mythology, you have Hunin and Munin. Those are Odin's messengers to you. So I was like, Odin!
I love it. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, here when you hear a raven or see a raven, pay attention because there's something about to happen. Something big is about to happen because we don't have them here. And about 2 weeks before my mother passed away, I saw a raven. Heard it and saw it. Just stuff like that. So yeah, this ground here, this air here is so ancient and so spiritual. There are Pueblo civilizations downtown that they've been excavating that are well before the conquistadors came here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking a couple thousand years ago. And that's downtown Tucson. So downtown Tucson, because of that, this city is called the Old Pueblo. So
Mm-hmm.
you may see me in a chat once in a while. I'll be talking to somebody, and all of a sudden, someone from that I know lives in Tucson will come in, and I'll say, "How you doing? How do you like the heat or whatever in Old Pueblo?" That's my little signal to them that I know you're from Tucson, but I'm not
Okay.
saying it.
I've heard you say that before. I kind of made the connection. I figured that it was somebody that lived in Arizona somewhere that you said that, but I didn't realize
Actually,
it was Tucson.
within 10 blocks of my house, there is a Pueblo ruin, Tohono O'odham Indian ruin,
Wow.
up right next to Fort Lowell, which you all should know and heard of Fort Lowell because Fort Lowell, they fought Geronimo, they fought Cochise, and they were involved in Wyatt Earp and all that stuff in Tombstone. The real famous fort, though, here is Fort Huachuca, which is 25, 30. It's an army fort, 25, 30 miles south of Tucson, south and east. That's the Buffalo Soldiers Fort.
Ah, okay.
To this day, they call them, so they have a Buffalo Soldier group.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And
they were African American, weren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All of them were black.
All of the Buffalo Soldiers were African American. Yeah.
That's cool. And the reason they went into doing that was because they were freed slaves, freed and escaped slaves. And they didn't have to worry about being caught again in this part of the world until the Civil War renegades ended up coming this direction. We had one battle in the state of Arizona during the Civil War. It was north of me right here at Picacho Peak. And I think it lasted for 2 or 3 days, and that was it. It was over. It was just a renegade rebels were here, and the settlers fought them, and that was that. It was kind of weird. Cool. They do a reenactment of it every year. And it's funny because Picacho Peak, the main attraction up there is the ostrich and emu farm. Where you can ride them, they race them, and it's funny. I can't imagine trying to ride an ostrich. Thanks.
They're crazy birds.
Yes, I love hawks.
Goliath, however,
Goliath's dog. He has a little doggy.
Well, he could fly away with that dog. A hawk could fly away with a dog. Oh no, we don't want that. No.
Nope. They will fly away with your kitty cat too.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I used to argue with my I have a great horned owl that shows up here every so often. Mm-hmm. Really likes to come and hang around in October, which I love. Because it's Halloween. But I used to argue with my neighbor. Her cats, she used to have 12 cats. Her cats would get on my roof at night and play and hop and jump and play and boom, 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 boom. I have a flat roof on my house. So I'm listening to her cats play all night long. And then I'd hear, woo, 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 woo. And all of a sudden, no more cat play on the roof.
Yeah.
They were gone. So I'd tell her, you might want to keep your cats inside at night right now. And she looked at me and said, why? Like, are you crazy? Because she had a doggy door for him. So he just came and go as they went. I said, because there's a great horned owl in the neighborhood. He keeps waking me up at night. Oh, great horned owl's not big enough to grab a cat. And I just looked at her and I went,
oh, yes, they are.
Okie dokie, honey. You need to go to the Desert Museum and look at one. Because their wingspan is almost 6 foot. That's a huge bird. They're like this tall. Their talons are like an eagle. You know what they do to the cat when they pick a cat up? It just slices right through their spinal cord. The cat's instantly dead.
Mm-hmm. Or any animal.
They get cats right and left. And the reason you know it is you will find the cat and it'll be their head and it'll be the most of their body minus the thighs and the innards. And the
I
breast.
saw a
They leave
video.
all the rest.
I saw a video of an owl that took off with a potbelly pig, like a small pot, like a baby potbelly pig,
Absolutely.
and it was
Sure.
dead. It was as soon as it came down and grabbed it and took off, it was dead already. It was
Absolutely.
yeah.
Those talons, those claws, they're sharp as a razor. I
Mhm.
used to volunteer with a lady that was a wildlife rehabilitator, and she did raptors. I wasn't allowed to handle the raptors because of those claws,
Mhm.
because of those things. I cleaned her cages though.
I had a
Didn't
bald
always like
eagle. I had a
run.
bald eagle on my arm once. I had the glove on, and I had the bald eagle. You want
Oh,
to talk about heavy?
yes, they're
They are
big.
very, very heavy.
Yeah, our ex-president really loved the one that visited him in the Oval Office that time. I love, every time I think about him saying how much animals are beautiful and how he loves animals, and I'm going, yeah, you love the bald eagle. The bird just does this with his wings, and
He's like freaking out. Yep.
such a man.
What's it doing? What's it doing? He likes them if
It's gonna get
actions
me.
are
It's gonna
soft.
get me. Oh. Yeah, it'll get caught in your hair.
I was thinking while we were talking about animals here, I was thinking about how I used to have a friend. Her name was Tiger Moon Fox. She's no longer with us in this world, but
What a cool name.
she was a shaman, and
Mm,
she was teaching us about like paying very close attention to all the animals that are around you, like all of them, from insects to butterflies and moths to squirrels and
yeah.
everything, to pay attention to them, because when you familiarize yourself with the natural behavior of an animal, when it does something unnatural or out of character for it, it's probably trying to give you a message.
Mm-hmm.
And I've thought about that forever now. And I've got this thing with, for those of you who don't know, I've got a thing with squirrels. I love squirrels, right?
I love
Almost
them.
as much as I love wolves. I love squirrels. And I've got a horde of squirrels that comes every day. I have a little picnic table out there for them that I
He has
keep
a harem.
and even the rabbits now are getting up on the picnic table with the squirrels and eating at the table. It's crazy. But I watch them every day. When I'm going out there and putting the peanuts out, they're right there. I mean, they're literally right there, ready, going, "Hey lady, hey lady, put the
Don't miss
peanuts
me.
out." But every now and then I see squirrels do things that aren't like what I would normally expect them to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like paying attention now to what happens during the day that might be unusual or
Yep.
bizarre,
Yep.
and so now I'm watching the squirrels, and when I see them do weird things, I'm just like, uh-oh, something's gonna happen today. And on, what was that, Monday or
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, when I went to work, and I had all these things happen that went wrong. I forgot my watch. I went to open up. I was pouring out. I went to open up my umbrella, and it just
It was
poured
a Murphy's Law day.
pieces. And then I went to open up my bottle of water, and half the water unloaded on me in a giant fountain of water. And I just had thing after thing. And that was one of the days where I was seeing the squirrels acting weird, like not acting right. So
Hmm.
I'm like attributing that now. Now I'm kind of paying more attention to them, but I also don't want to like cause my own thing to happen. Like, oh, that squirrel scratched itself in a strange way. My whole day is going to be terrible, because then you're calling that to you, right?
In
So
my
I'm like,
Saturday solutions
mm-hmm,
last week,
mm-hmm,
the
yes,
mountain card was the land spirit card, spirit
mhm,
of the land, guardian spirit of the land. And right in there, spirits. So you guys know that's not me. That's my voice. But that's
right.
not me talking.
No,
Spirit is telling you guys, watch the animals. If you have to be out in the forest, if for some reason you're trying to survive in the forest, you get lost. Go for a hike and you get lost. Watch what the animals do. Eat what the animals eat. You will survive. And I was just like, no, this is powerful stuff.
And stuff that it's good information, but it's something that we might have to lean on.
Absolutely. That's why it's so powerful.
Yeah, we might have to lean on that.
My readings lately, they throw me for a couple of days afterwards. I did one today for the full moon that I'm still chewing on. It's like masticate on this for a while. I gotta watch it using that word.
I understand that because
Baker in the chat.
What?
I still gotta watch out using masticate. With Stony Baker in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys. I love it. How we doing on time? Well, we're getting close to the end of the hour.
Oh, we are getting close. Yes, I didn't even realize
how
quick that went. Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's pull a card.
Okay.
Let's pull a card for just general.
A general message for our lovely people.
Purposes.
Okay. I'm going to go with an oracle card today.
So am I.
From the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle card.
Look what's on the bottom of my oracle cards.
Ooh, whoa.
Pick up the deck. I'm using the Soul Helper oracle. Ooh, my tray's getting initiated. Getting cards shuffled on it. Oh,
this is what I got. Free.
Ooh.
May your soul sing freely. With a beautiful seagull flying over the water.
I'm putting you on solo. You're in the hot seat. Wow.
May your soul sing freely.
That's beautiful.
And like when you're in the flow and when you've let go of all the things that are troubling you or bringing you down, and you just breathe in and breathe all of that out, that's when your soul can sing freely.
Amen. Oh, wow. This goes with my reading today. Okay. I'm going to turn it into this. Well,
hot seat. Give yourself a hot seat so you can show
I'll give myself a hot seat and hold it up for you.
Awaken
the magic of your creativity. She's laying in the water.
Yeah.
She's in Ophelia. She's in the flow, y'all.
Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. Is that what it says?
Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. Yes, water is the symbol for emotion and feelings.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sit with your feelings. That you want to know why you're feeling something. Hey, Manic, good to see ya. You want to know why you're feeling something. Sit with it for a while. Ask it. Where is it? Where are you coming from? Treat it like it's an individual.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. I like that.
Wow, you guys. Well, Manic, you came in towards the end. Dude, I got to show you what I made. We'll put this up right quick so you can see. He does have a store. I have a method to my madness. But you see this right here? And this right here. Actually, I am going to get my got to go get my flu shot tomorrow morning. And I walked by a head shop on the way. Guess what's going with me in my backpack? I'll sell these. Just this and this. I was thinking because this uses a lot of resin. The stash and the tray together for $40.
Oh yeah, at least 40.
50
because they're gonna they'll take a consignment cut too. So you have to figure that in.
Well, I was thinking like for you guys. And then with me it'll be always custom, so it's whatever colors you like. We can have a FaceTime or a Zoom call and I can show you what I have, and you can go, "Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I don't want that."
Mhm.
So, that's why I don't have a store. Is
Very
because I want
personal.
to do this on an individual, especially for you, basis.
I like it.
Thank
I
you.
like that idea very much.
Me too. I also I have you focused in my mind as I'm making it, and I'm wishing you well things, good things.
All that intention put into it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. It's like making a Christmas present for somebody, except I get to do it all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, not just at Christmas.
I like.
So, you guys, take care of yourselves. Thanks for coming. It's so good to see everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And we love you. Be kind to yourselves the next few months. We're headed for some interesting times, and we'll see you in a couple weeks, right, Rachel?
Yes. Let me.
Darling,
I will
are
tell you
you
what you can call me whatever. It's fine. My real name, for those of you who don't know, my real name is Rachel. I go by Dolly because that is my forever nickname.
There you
Everybody,
go.
even
And
my
I
mother,
love Dolly because it's one of my favorite artists. So there you go.
my mother even calls me Dolly, for crying out loud.
Well, yeah, she probably gave you that nickname.
Yeah. So I'm looking at probably either the 11th or the 18th for my next live stream. So I'll let you guys know. It'll probably be the 18th because I'm going to be at a Fellowship of Northern Traditions event over the weekend prior to that. So I think I'll be like getting ready for it that week beforehand. I got to
Sure.
get all my ritual gear and stuff together for
Get
the
your act together. Yeah.
event. So, and
That
I'll make
sounds
a
like
video of that too so that you guys can see what we do.
And what are you going to do tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be on Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot's channel, Sharon's channel. So, and we'll be
I always
doing
want to call
we'll be
it
doing
strawberry rhubarb
readings.
pie because that's one of my favorite pies.
Oh,
When
I
she
know,
changed
me
her
too.
name to that, I was like,
But yeah, we'll be doing readings and just getting to know each other, So
Sharon's a lot of fun, you guys. Come on over
she's
and
Canadian, right? She's Canadian.
yeah, she's from
Yeah.
BC.
Mm-hmm. She's
Yep.
from British Columbia. Yes. So.
She actually kind of lives in the boonies. She lives in a cabin and stuff.
Oh, neat.
So yeah,
That's the life.
rides a motorcycle and is I believe, elementary school. It's either elementary school or junior high teacher.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
can't
lovely.
wait to chat with her more and get to know her and get to know her group of people. I mean, I live very close to Canada, so I have many, many friends in
Yeah,
Canada.
like your Canuckers. I like my
Yeah,
Canucks too.
yeah, me too.
You
Yep.
know, I worked when I was working at the Westin La Paloma. I worked with people from all over the world because it was a convention center.
Right.
And my favorite people were we always had this big company that would come in from Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
And I would look forward to those people coming in because compared to the Americans, they were so polite and so nice and so appreciative. You just gave a little extra and they were like, oh, here's $20 tip. Or Americans were like, yeah, okay. Why didn't you give me more?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Well, you guys have a great one.
Yes.
I am going to send us out in a little. Hopefully, we can get this oriented to work out right this time. You guys take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.